Virgo, like your other mutable colleagues such as Gemini and Sagittarius and Pisces, you are now most influenced by planets that are not new, not surprising. I'm talking about Jupiter in Gemini and Saturn in Pisces. They are not going to surprise you or anyone else. Saturn in Pisces demands from you serious attitudes in the area of important one-on-one relationships. So, responsible relationship behavior. And it's also maybe possibly taking the fun out of your romantic relationships a little bit, maybe. Jupiter is asking you to grow professionally, to invest in your career, in business, to elevate your social status. Both these factors are important, but they're not new. And in the next month, they will stop being important because those planets, Saturn and Jupiter, will move to the next signs. So if you could focus on both those things, so serious relationships and creating luck in career, in social standing, May is the perfect, but also kind of the last month to do it with all of the help from the planets that you can possibly get. The relatively new that is coming at you and at all of us is coming from Aries. In your horoscope, Aries rules a bunch of loosely connected topics, of which almost every topic elicits or triggers strong feelings. What it can be. It is intimacy, which can be sexual, but it's not limited to sexual. It can also be intimate trust, being intimately known by other person, intimate or financial interdependence, like having a business or family together. It's also the area of funding and of complicated financial situations, of big money that belongs not to 100% to you. And it is the house of death and the occult. It is also where trauma is stored. It is also where deep psychological transformation is taking place. It is a rich and complicated area. And in this area, or in one of the topics that this area engulfs, something will be extremely important for you in the years of 2025 and 2026, because this is where Neptune and Saturn have their conjunction, the most important planetary meetup of the next 2 years. So in one of these areas that I have listed, Neptune is already influencing you. This influence may manifest as dissolving something old. It could be a positive idea that you had about one of those areas, or it could be a limitation that is now being dissolved, disintegrated. Or Neptune can already give you a beautiful idea, a dream to dream and to start getting used to. And this dream, if it already touched you or has shown itself to you, you subjectively experience as something meaningful or maybe even spiritual. And this can be a continuation of a relationship dynamic that Saturn started while it was transiting Pisces in the previous 2 years. So how it works is that first you got into a relationship got serious. It was serious for a while, so you started being or feeling secure in it. You started trusting it more. And then after you got used to it and after you started feeling secure in it, certain things started unfolding or will start unfolding when Saturn will move into Aries, that you will need to process on a deep level as a person, but also as a couple. The first days of May, Neptune will be interacting or acting together with Venus, both of them in Aries. And if you are in an intimately secure relationship, then this couple of planets will make it even more lovely and intimate and pleasant for both of you. Or even more attractive and intoxicating for you if this relationship is bad for you. Mercury will also be in Aries up until the 10th of May, and while it's there, it will help you talk through difficult issues with your intimate partner, or with your intimate diary, or with your psychotherapist, with whom I hope you are not intimate. Now, two important, harmonious, helpful aspects may also influence this area of your life in the middle of May. One is a friendly aspect between the asteroid Chiron there in Aries and the wise and lucky planet Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter may allow you to learn more about this complicated area of complicated human processes, relationships, and forces. But if the Aries topic that Neptune and Saturn are activating in your life has to do with funding and getting financed, then Jupiter helping Chiron there may help you, may give you luck, may give you opportunities, may help planets in Aries dissolve some limitations or maybe some self-limiting beliefs that were keeping you from getting funding. Another friendly, beneficial aspect is between Venus in Aries and Mars in Leo. In itself, it is a passionate aspect, a romantic aspect. But in your case, those planets occupy such deep, private, personal areas of your horoscope that it can be something erotic and romantic, but only if your relationship is very intimate, very personal, very private. If you don't have such a relationship, you may use the energy of this aspect to think about what kind of a relationship you want for this type of thing to be possible. On the 12th of May, there is a Scorpio full moon, which in your horoscope falls in the area of intellectual labor, bureaucracy, and transportation. Now, on the days surrounding this full moon, you may experience some glitches in information exchange, in scheduling, in travel, but it's more likely that it will be bringing your attention to the idea that you find intriguing and exciting. And if you can work on this idea so that you could, around the days of the full moon, present it in an unconventional manner, that would be amazing. Finally, in the last week of May, the astrological attention shifts to the sign of Gemini, which again, in your horoscope is about career, social standing, reputation, your business, or whatever it is you do in your most official role. Mercury will enter Gemini on the 26th of May, will help you articulate some things in your most official role. And then on the 27th of May, there will be a very well supported, beneficial new moon in Gemini. And the energy of this new moon is best used for you to plan something bold in the area of your career or professional growth or official status, something that is more ambitious, more unhinged, if you will, than whatever it is that you did before. Allow yourself to dream big. Question your tendency to underestimate and limit yourself. And maybe promise yourself to be more experimental and more free in how you build your career and business.